Good morning and welcome back to the show. We are cooking with Karen in Hy-Vee in Manhattan, and what people don't know is I'm full. We tend to shoot several. Oh my gosh, we tend to shoot several of these at one point in time. By the time we get to the third one, I think we're all a little punch drunk on beef.
Yes, it's so good though.
It is.
And each recipe is a little different, so this is a really fun recipe we're going to do now.
And our noodles have been cooking for a few minutes, and I'm just going to jump right into this, if that's all right.
All right. Tell them what we're making.
We are making Pacific Rim grilled steak and noodle salad.
Right. I love salad. Yeah, you can just dump those in. I love salads, but you know, as fall comes on, we kind of like maybe the salads to take a little warmer turn. And so what we've done is we have cooked some whole wheat pasta right here in this dish. And now we're just adding carrots, 2 cups of broccoli florettes, and some red pepper strips right in, and finish cooking those off with the noodles. Beautiful color, great nutrition, so that's going to be a really easy thing.
The last 3 minutes before your noodles are finished, dump that stuff
in.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna put
and then that's just going to cook. And while that's cooking, we've got this grill pan. Now, you could do this on an outdoor grill, would be delicious, but I've got my grill pan hot. I'm going to put a little olive oil in. You could use canola oil too.
And I want to tell everybody, if you ever see us grilling here, and we do a lot of grilling, especially the cut that we're doing today, we always use a grill pan, and they are
awesome,
fantastic.
Woo! Got that pan hot?
Yep.
Yes.
Like I said, if you ever put me in a pot that hot, I'd probably jump out myself. So.
This is flank steak that we're using today, Brian, and it's actually been marinating in a mixture of the orange marmalade, the teriyaki sauce, ginger, peanut butter. It's just wonderful things that we put this marinade together. And so we're gonna grill this off. Now, you always have to watch, since there's a little bit of sugar in this marinade because of that orange marmalade, you wanna watch and make sure that you don't char that steak. So you wanna cook it kind of on a medium low. You can tell it's already settling down. But just a nice grill, marks on there, and watch out that you don't burn the exterior.
And we do a lot of marinades here, and I think we've probably shot a dozen or close to 20 of these. And a lot of these recipes that we've done is flank steak and marinade. Why do we do so much marinade with flank steak?
Flank steak tends to be maybe not quite as tender as some cuts, and so by marinating it, it's just going to help break down those fibers and really tenderize that meat.
Does that piece of meat tend to take marinades better?
It does. It takes it really well. It's got a nice wide grain in that. You'll see that when we cut it. But it does kind of, and it's just a great way to add flavor as well. So. And
some of the other recipes that we've talked about in the last couple that we've shot is we're in football season. Is this another great tailgating deal to put together?
Absolutely, it would be, because you could do a lot of this ahead, take it out to the tailgate, grill it off, slice it. You're going to see in our next segment here, we're going to get this cooked up, slice it off, add it to that wonderful mixture there that we've got cooking.
Our noodles are getting done, and like you said earlier, I mean, the color has stayed just brilliant, especially on the broccoli. It looks fantastic.
And they're still going to have a little crunch to them when we're ready to eat that salad. Those warm noodles, those crunchy vegetables, and this marinated steak.
Again, we want to run through the marinade real quick. We've got orange marmalade.
We've got orange marmalade. We've got a teriyaki sauce, and I actually use the light, which is a lower sodium. So if you're concerned about that, we've got garlic, minced ginger, peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
So all those all together in that sauce. So.
Well, we're going to finish cooking all this stuff off, and when we come back from break, we'll slice it up and take a quick bite.
Sounds good.
We'll see you guys in a minute. Thanks for staying with us. Karen, we're going to finish up our Pacific Rim steak and noodle salad.
Right, ready to put it together.
Yep, so I'm going to let you do this. I'm going to take care of this.
Okay, that sounds great. You can see here our piece of foil, and underneath is our wonderful flank steak that we finished grilling off in our grill pan. Again, you could do this outside on a nice grill, but here inside at the Hy-Vee Club Room, we have a grill pan. So what we've done is
we're going to feed 47, just in case anybody had any questions.
That's a bunch of spaghetti. That's a pound of spaghetti. But look how pretty those vegetables are.
Beautiful.
That's just a wonderful color that we've got going on with those broccoli and carrots and red pepper strips. So that makes a really pretty salad.
And I want to remind everybody, if you like your vegetables a little softer, throw it in a few minutes earlier. We cooked them at 3 minutes. But if you like them a little softer, everybody here kind of likes them a little crunchy. So we threw them in at about 3 minutes.
Okay, and then Brian's going to dress that salad, that spaghetti salad part, with the actual marinade that I have brought to boiling. so that you make sure you've gotten it good and sterilized, and then that's going to dress that spaghetti salad just wonderfully.
It is, and again, the smell is fantastic.
Right.
So.
And then this is actually mint, Brian, fresh mint leaves that I've chopped up a little bit. Now I'm just going to sprinkle those on there for you so that you can stir those in. I love the combination of mint and the peanut butter that was in that marinade. It's amazing what that does together.
And the heat kind of brings that mint. You can smell it now kind of coming
Plus
together.
Plus it adds that pretty green too.
Yeah.
So, okay, then what we've done is we've actually let this flank steak rest. It's done a beauty rest for about 5 minutes. And now we're just going to carve it on the diagonal. And you know, with flank steak, oh, isn't that pretty?
It is.
With flank steak, with the grain running this way, you always want to cross cut it.
And flank steak seems to be one of those cuts that if you cook it, leave it a little bit pink, it seems to bring that flavor out even more.
And
of
it's
that
so
cut.
Nice and tender too.
It is, yeah.
Again, this was marinated in the same marinade that we used as our dressing. So the complements in this beef are going to really complement that salad too. So anyway, you get the idea, and I'll just show you. Then we're going to put this steak strips right into the salad. And this would be a wonderful full entree.
Nothing wrong with that.
Full entree meal for someone to serve a big group in your family. You know, get a big pretty salad bowl.
Or a midnight snack for me.
There you go. Yeah. So you can see that makes a beautiful entree. And it's a warm meal.
Yes.
Even though it's called a salad, we typically think of a cold salad, but this is a nice warm salad for fall.
Something else that we pulled out that's not on the beef, it's what's for dinner.com.
Exactly.
The recipe's on that site, but sesame seeds, it says you can add to that.
And you can add some little chopped green onions. So we'll just kind of throw those around on the top. More flavor, and then little sesame seeds, just kind of to keep with that Pacific Rim, if you will, flavors, and isn't that beautiful?
Let's, real quick, we've got a few extra minutes here, which is always nice because we're always rushing to kind of get through and get everything to you guys. We've got a few extra minutes. Snow peas, something along those lines, would that be really nice in that?
Any vegetable like that you'd want to put in that last few minutes of boiling, that'd be great. Little chopped asparagus, green beans even, you name it. You could just go green pepper, yellow, red. We used red today. Any of those things would be awesome.
And want to remind everybody, the flank steak, give it as much time as you possibly can to marinate.
Right.
A half hour is fine.
Yeah.
24 hours is even better.
Right, and I think this recipe might have actually called for 4 to 6 hours. But yeah, absolutely. It's just going to continue to tenderize that steak and marinate those flavors into those flavors.
And the last thing we want to make sure everybody knows is we want to thank Hy-Vee again. They allow us to come up into their club room here in Manhattan.
We're glad to have you.
If you want to shop anywhere, shop here at Hy-Vee.
There you go.
We're going to eat something.
All right.
We'll see y'all later. Here we go.